talked about it yesterday, just that chip on your shoulder. Everyone talking about a neutral AFC championship game, not even thinking about you guys. How much did that motivate you coming into this?
You better send those refunds.
I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. Back-to-back champs, kings of the north with it. Thinking they can hang with us, still ain't jumped out the porch with it. Long bomb to chase every Sunday, watch him go and get it. Double up on him, then we gon' double down on T. Higgins. Then throw Boyd in the mix, now you really iffy. Every Sunday showing boys how to really gritty. They try to shuffle up the game on us, but they ain't icky. Flip the coin, kick the toe, Roger to go and get it. Never know what's gonna happen when Joe drop back. He get shiesty in the pocket, I get shiesty on the track. Nobody on the team, all pro, that's all cap. Most all-around team in the NFL, that's all fact. Ain't came across nobody yet that seem like they can hang with us. They said we couldn't be Buffalo, but see how we call they bluff. Underdogs every week, they keep on trying to label us. Put your money on us, even if Vegas don't favor us. No matter what, we really came up, now it's hard to fail. I dare you come across that middle, Von gon' ring your bell. I know we under they skin, them boys built frail. Eli Apple out there chirping like a next tail. You don't want Salmon Trey to come off them ends. Rita clogging up the middle like a big body Benz. Right behind them Logan and Pratt, the turnover twins. Jesse Bates in the backfield just to clean up the loose ends. We just drafted Cam and drafted Hill. Instant gratification every time that they on the field. We can't go back to what we was, cause that's the loser way. It's been hard to throw on us since we picked up a Woozy. It's like win after win, feel like we could really do it. Zach Taylor doing this thing for the city, I give it to him. And I bet Samazi will find a hole if you give it to him. Hayden Hurst don't need a hole, he just plan on running through him. Just hand it off to 28 and let him do the dash. Getting hit by BJ Hill probably feel like a car crash. Every week it seem like Lou digging deeper in his bag. And if the game on the line, all my favorite money match. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up.
What do we say, Dolph?
That's right. They got to play us. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the back-to-back AFC North champion Cincinnati Bengals. Not to be a favorite. If you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. You guys are awesome. I'm up to 2,301 subscribers. Couldn't do it without you guys, so I appreciate you guys. But if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, why not? Please do so. Please go to the YouTube channel, Sports with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for notification. Every time I go live, you'll be notified. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing super chats. So if you got something that you want Harrison to answer, you know, how to get in the comedy, how to get on the mural on the wall and Paycor, I want to know about that because I'm jealous as hell. Or you just want to support the show, give me a super chat. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave. The Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And you know what? I wear it every single day. I was wearing it down at practice. I had to change because my training camp attire is the long sleeve Jackpot Joey with the bucket hat. Because it keeps the sun off my face, so my face doesn't get as red as it normally is. But anyway, if you guys want the hats or the gear or anything like that, go to jackpotjoey9.com. Portion of the proceeds go to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Fund. The beer is out. I see Harrison. I see he's got the Jackpot Joey 9 in the background. I see it. The beer is out. It is not in stores yet, but it's at Brink Brewery. I'm been heard it might be getting to stores next week sometime. We'll find out. But the beer is out. Go get the gear, jackpotjoey9.com, and let's go. What's up there, everybody in the chat crew? Stranger, you're first. Robert, Nicholas, Pork Chop, Brad, Lindsay, what is going on? All right. I know it was hot. The man is in the car driving back, or at least I hope he's not driving. I hope he's riding back from training camp. Let's get Harrison Butler's opinion on the Bengals. And, you know, he's a super fan just like me. What's up, brother?
What's up? What's up?
Nothing, man. Are you excited? Can you smell that? I smell football in the air, brother. It's getting close to football season, baby.
It's time. It's time. I'm ready. I can't wait.
I cannot wait. How was you were down in practice? Unfortunately, we didn't hook up down there.
It was too many people down there. I had to find a good spot, and I had to stay right there.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother. If I find my little corner, I try to stay there. Well, what was your thoughts of training camp and everything? Did you see Chuck Sizzle get hurt? Because I didn't. I left early and I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it either. But
it must have right at the end of camp.
I think it kind of looked like a shoulder or something. I'm not sure. It was like after a catch, but yeah, I don't know what happened with that, but it didn't look too serious. Like nobody ran over there and whatever. It's kind of just real quick, and they went about their way.
Well, hopefully it's not that bad. Now, one thing I noticed was Irv Smith, and I got this catch on video. I want to play this here real quick because I think Irv is going to be a difference maker. Let's play this video here real quick. Now I'm telling you, he's going to be. He's going to be
trouble.
Yeah, he's going to be different. What's your thoughts? Go ahead.
First time seeing him, and he's a big boy. That's a big body, and he's fast.
Mm-hmm.
They were killing him today. Every pass it was going to him. I'm like, oh yeah, we gonna have some stuff mapped up with him. I can't wait to see what him and Joe Burrow do.
Heck yeah, dude. Because Joe Burrow, all Joe Burrow does is make tight ends money. Right. He did it for CJ. He did it for Hayden. Now he's gonna do it for Irv. So I'm very excited to see him because Harrison, I think he's gonna be able to split up more wide than any of the other tight ends we had because he, like you said, he's fast and he's big and he's athletic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's more. I think he's more athletic than CJ Uzomah was.
Yeah, I really think we upgraded on that. That this is a good look. Seeing him and T. Higgins on the same side matched up, that's gonna be scary.
No, dude, I cannot wait. So let's for people who don't know who you are, which I mean, if they haven't, they've been living under a rock. You are a Bengals super fan. You're freaking funny as hell on TikTok, and you're in your car, you're in your house, just raving about the Bengals. I enjoy the hell out of it. I've seen you down the stadium a couple of times. We said what's up, but my biggest question is how in the hell did you get on the banner in the stadium? How did that happen? Did you know about it?
No, I had no idea. So I literally woke up in the morning, had a bunch of notifications, and all I could think of was what did I post that is doing this? And I get on there, and I'm like, what is that? I'm like, oh, what is going on? And it's just right there in the middle, just holding the chain, and I'm just like, wow, I was shocked. I couldn't believe that.
That was cool.
It caught me by surprise.
Yeah, that was cool. I didn't get a chance to go see it Saturday because I think it was on the other side of the stadium, so I didn't walk on that side. But I know you're on there. I know Houday Baby's on there. I'm not sure who else is on there. Did you get a chance to go actually see the picture?
So it wasn't up yet. They said they were still adding to it, but they haven't posted it up yet. So because that's the first thing I was trying to do was go see what it really looked like. But it wasn't up there yet. So I guess they still adding all the stuff to the stadium.
Okay. Well, that makes more sense. I'm like, where the hell is this thing? I thought it was over on the west side of the stadium is where I thought it was. I'm like, I didn't see it up there. I mean, it's on the other side. So anyway, dude, go ahead, man. What's up?
I was gonna say, hopefully it's up by Friday when the preseason or whatever they do, because they still didn't even put that. I think they were still working on the LED lights.
Yeah, they were still putting those in. Yeah.
So.
They're pretty close to being done. It's gonna be cool. Brad here says you should be ruler of the jungle. I'm down for that. Hey, that'd be awesome.
Hey, we'll see.
Hey, if he is, he can't tell anybody. It's a secret. So. Robert here says your guys' thoughts on the backup quarterback who has played better in training camp so far. For me, I think Jake Browning's honestly played better.
Yeah. He was making some passes out there. Some good passes out there.
But I think Trevor Siemian's going to be the backup quarterback. They signed him to that, and he's got 30 starts under his belt. Jake Browning doesn't have any, which, I mean, I'm rooting for Jake Browning. I mean, dude, we were calling him, me and my son were being silly last year in preseason. We were calling him Jackpot Browning. Get Jackpot Joe. He's like, Jackpot Browning. But he was balling out last year in training camp and preseason. So I'm rooting for Jake Browning, but like I said, I think it's going to be Trevor Siemian.
Yeah, I feel like we're in good hands.
Exactly. So Tell me a little bit about your comedy, how you got started, how you became a huge Bengals fan, that you grew up here. Just a little background story about you.
Yeah, I'm born and raised from Cincinnati, and I always loved the Bengals. And it just, I think it was. I actually went back and looked. It was 2015. It's kind of when I started posting like the Bengals videos and everything. And my uncle, he had a tailgate. I think it was like on Third and Race, and I always just go down there. And then once I got a little taste of that, I was hooked. I was hooked. And it just, slowly started going, progressing as, the years go on, and we got better and better, and the videos just slowly started, taking off. I always, was making videos, but it just made it easier when, the Bengals were good. Even I was doing it when we were losing. That was the sad crying videos. Yeah, I did it all. But
the ones that crack me up when you're in the car, you're like, you get your voice all high and everything. I can't do an impersonation, but those crack me up. Those are the funniest ones, dude. Especially when you smack about the other teams. I'm like, yeah, get them.
Yeah. That's like real emotion too. Like sometimes I go back and watch the video. I'm like, oh my God. Like
Trust me, some of the videos I post to, I do my victory lap when the Bengals win out here, and my wife goes, "What is wrong with you?" I said, there's a lot wrong with me. I don't know.
Yeah. That's why it's kind of good. I do it in the car, so I can, I got tinted windows. I just be in my little element.
Right.
I be in the house. People be like, "What is he doing up there?"
Hey, what is wrong with that dude? So how did you get into comedy?
I always just been funny, I guess. And I just got on stage once at an open mic, and it just kind of happened. I never knew it would go this far with it. It's just just be up there talking about the Bengals. Still, people find it funny, and what you see is real. The stories are somewhat real. And,
well, embellish a little bit, but you gotta make them funny.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh yeah, but most of the stuff is real life stuff.
So you got a show coming up soon or anything, or?
Yeah, I have a show actually on Saturday. I have two shows. It's at the Comment Bar. I posted on Facebook and everything. And I know August the 16th. I'll be at Go Bananas. That's Wednesday. That show starts at 7:30.
Cool. So have you just been locally around Cincinnati, or have you gotten to travel anywhere outside of Cincinnati?
Yeah. I've been to Austin, Texas, Boston, Houston, and then around Lexington, Louisville, Dayton.
How are the mass?
I've been around a little bit.
I say, how are the mass holes in Boston for you?
Man, I was nervous, but it actually worked out. Like, because I like threw like a little Tom Brady thing in there, and then they actually hated Tom Brady since he left, so It worked. And then talking about Joe Burrow and the Bengals, like they related to that. So yeah, it was a good.
That's awesome, man.
Good time. It was a good time.
Yeah, that's good, man. You said, hey,
comedy is good. Comedy's fun.
Yeah, you're doing what you love. That's awesome, man. I mean, I do what I love. I just don't get paid for it yet.
Hey, I mean, gotta put that work in.
Yes, sir. So, who was your favorite Bengal player growing up as a kid?
I love Chad. And Corey Dillon. I love Corey Dillon. That was a hell of a time for us. I think Rudy Johnson, great Chris Henry. I love those guys.
Yeah, his son just got accepted to Ohio State, or he accepted Ohio State, however you want to put it.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
So, Pac-Man, if you're watching, you and Chris Jr. can come on the show sometime and we can talk. I know Pac-Man watches all the time. But let's get back to Robert's question. You're talking about the backup quarterbacks here. He says, I like Browning myself as well. I think he gets a shot at a backup role if he plays well this preseason. He might, like I said, I think he's played better, but when they bring a guy in,
right. It's kind of,
that's from like, I don't know if I'm not sure how much they're paying Trevor Siemian. It might be the veteran minimum. I don't know what it is. But I mean, like I said, I'm all root for Jake because the thing is, see, a lot of the wide receivers, even Chase and T and all them, I've heard that they come to the sideline, they'll talk to Jake about what they're seeing out there and stuff like that, and he helps them, with what he's seeing from a quarterback aspect. So I mean, Jake Browning's got a lot of respect from. I mean, if T and Jamar are coming to you, that's pretty big respect right there.
Definitely. And I mean, it looks like they all have a connection. Like out there on the field, it doesn't really look like it's a lost step or anything like that. Like, I mean, he's throwing good balls. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Exactly. So you got a prediction? Have you done a prediction yet for this season? Like, are we going to start off fast? Everybody's worried about jackpot, which it got so overblown. I'm like, I know. And the video at first looked bad. Like, oh my goodness, maybe it's a torn Achilles or whatever. But it's just a strained calf. He'll be fine. I think he's going to be back, which is my personal opinion. I think he'll be back by the last week of training camp. He's going to play week 1, unless there's any setbacks. But what's your prediction? Do you think the Bengals need to get off to a quick start, a good start, like a 3-0, 4-0, 5-0 start this year?
I think so, just because how the schedule is with the Browns first and then going to the Ravens. I feel like those 2 games, like, we have to dominate, and that would, show off the start of the season. I think for me personally, I don't want to, go up to Cleveland and, look bad and then come back.
Oh, I want to kick their ass, dude. Yeah, oh my God, I'm so tired of their mouths.
We owe them. So I definitely think, we definitely need to start off with those 2 games. And, I think that will, give us some type of highlight of what we're in store for the rest of the season. Especially with the Ravens got Lamar Jackson and Odell now. Like,
I remember brings up Odell, and look, Odell's was great. I'm not saying he's not now. I don't know. Yeah. He's coming back from 2 ACLs, so I gotta wait and see what Odell we have, because I cannot see him having the same speed with 2 ACLs, man. But I mean, he could change his. He's athletic as hell. He could change his game to be a possession guy and move the sick guy, still kill you. So I mean.
I'm interested to see how they make that work. But I'm not really worried about it, because our defense, they play well when, we got Logan Wilson and Trey and Sam, they contain Lamar Jackson now, and our secondary is deep. So,
dude, our secondary, like Cam Taylor-Britt, I know all the videos you keep seeing him getting smoked by Jamar, but it's Jamar.
He's
been right there with them.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's been competing. He's been competing, and it's like, I mean, you're not gonna win too many against Jamar, but it's like when he's against anybody else, it's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Who surprised me is Allen. Why can't I think of his whole name? Allen George. He's actually he's made a couple plays in training camp too. I mean, Harrison, it's gonna be hard to make a decision on which quarterback stay and which ones go, man.
Yeah, today it really hit me when I'm watching them at practice. I'm like, we have a bunch of DBs. Like, I don't know, I don't know how we gonna cut it down and who's gonna play rough. Like, it's crazy.
It's a good thing. I mean, honestly, Harris, I think this is one of the deepest teams. I'm 48 years old. I've been around for all the Super Bowls. Yeah. But I think this is one of the deepest teams we've ever had. I mean, we got La'el Collins, who's going to – I hope they keep him – could be a backup for our offensive line. I mean, our linebacking core, our DBs.
Yeah, everybody. This is a deep team. Everybody. You look at it, like, I'm just like, God, like, this is crazy.
Harrison, Jack by Joey saying, "What's up to you?"
What's up?
Oh yeah. Yep. There you go, baby. And Porch out. What's put you on the spot? He says, "Say something funny," because it's just like that.
Bank account.
There you go. All right, let's see here. Porch out's got that way. He says, "OBJ is past his prime. Only one more OBJ rules the AFC, and that's Orlando Zeus Brown Jr." All right, we'll get to Zeus. How shocked were you when we signed him? I was watching the Bearcat basketball game, And I can't remember if it was a tournament game or what it was. And all of a sudden, I saw it come across my phone that we signed Orlando Brown, and I forgot completely about the basketball game. And I'm like, we did what?
Man, I literally was in the car. I was in the car because I was just on the phone with my friend. Like, bro, we're not making no moves. We're not doing nothing. Everybody getting picked up. And then it just like, what?
Boom.
Like,
Yep.
what? Like, where did, and it was at night. It was random. It was
He's
so
like
random. Yeah. I think I was what's it, Lindsey Patterson. I saw drop it. And
Yep.
I was like, what? Like, what is going on? Like, is this real life right now? Like, yeah, no, that was crazy.
That's where I was scrolling through Twitter. All right, I'm trying to find like I made sure Lindsay said it, Trag said it, you know, James Rapide, made sure all of them like, yep. Like, holy crap, we really got Orlando Brown. Like,
yeah,
that's awesome.
I could not believe that. I'm like, where did this come from? Like, is this like I'm being punked right now? Like, oh yeah, that was big. That was huge.
Chopped like your funny point there. He said that worked. But you gotta meet Pork Chop sometime. He's a cool dude. You like him. Hey, where are your seats at again? I know you come over by us 158, but are you in 158 or you're not close to me?
No, so that's I'm not a season ticket holder.
You're not? Oh, I thought you were.
No, I buy the tickets every game. Like I almost had season tickets, but it was over. Then they got put on the list. But I met all of you guys, so it's like all the season ticket holders know who I am. So like I sit there, or some like people will give me a ticket, so I just or I just buy a ticket and find my way with my friends.
There you go. Yeah. I see you there all the time. I thought you had season tickets by me. It's like, hey, what's up?
Everybody thinks I do, but I just go along with it now. Like, yeah, but I move around in the stadium.
Exactly. I want to get to what was Greg's or Robert's here. Here, this is an interesting question. He said, with Burrow's injury, would you guys be okay? And people in the chat, so people in the chat have already answered this. Would you guys be okay with Burrow sitting the first two games just to make sure he's completely healed?
No. Joe Burrow better take that field week 1 and week 2. I'm not doing that sitting. It's a calf.
It's a calf.
I know it's like,
I'll give him my calf.
Yeah, like, I'll rub it down before the game. I'll bless it, give a who they praying to that calf, make sure it's good. He got to be out there. He don't have to take a snap during preseason, nothing. He got to be out there week 1 and week 2. I think it's them two important games that we can't go out there and not be ready. But I just don't think it needs that long. So
yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's already walking around 2 days in a row. He's been reported walking around without a limp. I mean, he's not on the little scooter thing. He's got the compression sleeve on or whatever. Yeah. I really think he's going to be fine. And like I said, I would like to see him practice a little bit before. I don't want him playing a game. Screw the games. I mean, tell game 1. Get your reps in. Get your work done. As long as he's 100% healthy. Which, I mean, Sam Hubbard had the same thing last year, and he was out for 2 weeks. So, I mean, and that's why I personally think it's going to be about 3 weeks. I think they're going to really make sure that he is completely healthy before he goes out there.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm really not that worried about it. And the thing is, I'm not. The other thing, we had another injury that happened yesterday. It was Travion Williams, and he had a couple. Yeah. I got this from Trags talking about his injury and his ability to pass block. So check this out.
Of seeing where the pressure's
100%. It's just recognition. It kind of goes back to her question, just thinking about obviously honing in on the playbook and looking at certain type of front, certain type of situations, and just looking at film study. Obviously, it's one thing to know what you have to do. Obviously, it's one thing to do it, but then you have to know what you have to do so you can go out there and play at a high level. And obviously, with this offense, it's very important. Samaje did a great job of that last year, when it came to third down and his role that he played. So obviously, just taking that on and knowing what to do, when to do it, and doing it at a high level, that'll put me in position to do great things.
Now that helps me out because I've been kind of curious about how he's going to be, because I think he's going to be our number 2 running back, and he's going to be more for pass protection. And I think on my show a couple weeks ago, and he was asking Travion about it. He quoting tracks. He goes, Travion said, "Bruh, go look at my tape in college." He can do it. He listen there. He's very upvote confident. He can do it. And I want Travion to get his full shot because he's never really gotten a full shot this year. And it ticks me off they sprained his ankle. But I heard at the beginning of it, he said he's okay. It's it's a little tweaked. He should be. I'm not saying he's be out there tomorrow, but he should be all right in probably next week. But I mean, what's your feeling on the RB2 situation on the Bengals?
Yeah, I really think we are in a good position with that too with Travion. I really feel like he finally can get his opportunity and ball out like I think he can. And then I'd like even our other backups that we have with Chris Evans and the kid that we got from Illinois. I'm very curious to see how we incorporate all of these pieces because I really think Chris Evans is like a good back out the backfield that can catch and is quick. So I'm just, I'm here to see how it all plays out. I think that's another deep position that we have. And, I'm just curious to see.
Exactly. Now, Brad here has a question. He wants to know, how did Jonah look today? From what I saw, Jonah was with the ones most of the practice. Did you see Jackson in there at all? Because every time I looked, Jonah was in there with him.
No, I didn't see Jackson in there at all. I low-key forgot about Jackson. That's crazy. Yeah, it was definitely this team is just too much. I was more starstruck on Orlando, but no.
Oh, dude, he's
really
the biggest damn
see
human I've ever seen in my life. He's freaking huge.
Yeah, he's the biggest. He's the biggest one we got. I'm like, God, didn't know he was that big.
I'm 6'3", and he towers over me, brother. But I thought Jonah looked pretty good today. Yeah, I thought Jonah looked pretty good today. I honestly think it's Jonah's job to lose. I've said that from the get-go.
Yeah, seriously. Because I remember when they it was like the first little run play that they did. I know they're not tackling, but they opened up a hole so big. I was just like, wow. Yeah,
yep.
It was. I'm like, yep. It's gonna. I think we're gonna be able to run the ball well this year. We're gonna be able to run the ball well.
That'll be interesting because and I've said this on yesterday's show that our offense they don't run it. It ain't designed to run. We all want to pound the rock more, but if we can run it easier than we had the last couple of years, will Zach run it? Because he likes to throw it, and you got Jackpot Joey, and you got T, you got Jamar. I mean, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how much they actually do run it if this offensive line is as good as we think it's going to be.
Yeah, because I think we will be able to, run the ball, just lean a little bit more on the run this year with what we got. And I think that would take a little bit more pressure off of, Joe Burrow. Because, it was his first year and he was the most drop back quarterback. Like he was dropping back almost like every play. But I just think that's the type of football that we play. But I really do think like with how I see our offensive line looking right now, I think we will be able to run the ball more. I just think we were kind of nervous to run the ball, honestly.
Ooh, David's watching from Cedar Hill, Texas. What's up, man? Welcome to the show. But yeah, this offensive line, it's. I don't want to get too excited because last year I got excited about the offensive line, but this year the interior is the same. You got my boy Teddy K, you got Cordell Wilson, and you got Kappa. They're the same. The only person that's new is Orlando. I think got Jonah on the other side, and I think Jonah, like I said, I think he's looked more comfortable over there. I think that's a better position. The other question I have for you, Harrison, is okay. Just say Jonah does adapt to right tackle. He plays really well there, and like a lot of these other Bengals have wanted to stay here. Do you see Jonah saying, "Hey, I'll take a quote-unquote team-friendly deal or whatever," kind of what Trey Henderson did, kind of what Joe Mixon did to stay here? Because I think it's Jackson Carman's job next year if Jonah's not here. But if we can keep Jonah, which I think is a big if because we got a lot of guys out there, I don't know. What's your thoughts on the possibility of keeping Jonah if he plays really well at right tackle this year?
I mean, I like it. I like it, but I just don't know. I don't know what direction we're going in, with the offensive line. It's just like 1 minute I think I know, and then now like they switch it up. So I would be very curious to see how it plays out because, like you said, we're also are deep in that position. So it's like I don't know. I'm gonna be curious to see that, like, because we, like you said, we got Orlando Brown now and Collins coming back. Like what are we doing? Even like with Carmen, like
Yep,
so. I mean, I think they're gonna have to, if they gonna want money or they want to win.
right. I want both.
So yeah, right.
I want money and I want to win.
It's like I think because we gotta keep the guys. We gotta keep the core. I don't want to lose T or Jamar. Joe. You still got to pay Logan Wilson. Like I just I want people to be a team. I want to be greedy and tell them, be a team player. Forget the money. You gotta know.
It's easy for us to say that.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, just let's think about our feelings. I understand.
Exactly. All right. So you being a comedian, being on the road, and a lot of your jokes, I think, are around the Bengals, around Cincinnati, stuff like that. Do you get a lot of guff or anything? People trying to do you have a lot of haters in the crowd? Because the Bengals a couple years ago were, the level of Bengals. Now it's kind of like we're getting to the point where we're going, all right, I'm tired of the Bengals because they keep winning. Because it's going to happen. Have you noticed that on the road at all?
Oh yeah, because it's always a sports fan in there, like in the building. So it's somebody say something. Oh, I'm a Browns fan, I'm a Rams fan, or Steelers fan, and so I just go back and forth and joke with them. And it's all just good fun because they all say the same thing. So it's just like okay, yeah, now. Pittsburgh fans, they want to, always bring up their rings and everything. Oh. It's like, okay. So I was like, oh, y'all like history class then, because y'all ain't doing nothing now. Like,
right.
It's all fun. It's all fun.
So what's one of the craziest stories you could tell me without getting people in trouble? That you had at one of your shows or on the road or whatever?
I really haven't had nothing really crazy. I think the most it's just at the tailgate. Honestly, the tailgate is the craziest thing because that's when we were in Buffalo, and it was a kid, and he literally just in overalls and no shirt and a hat, and this kid was like 16 years old, and he's just out there talking just the most craziest stuff ever, and I think it was with his dad or something. He was like he chugged the beer and jumped through a table. I was like, what is wrong with you all? What? And he sat the whole game with no shirt on. Because I remember when he came out, he was all red and all upset because we won. I was like, was it worth it? That was the Buffalo was the craziest. Man. But I love their fans. They were so cool, but they were the craziest that I have seen.
That's awesome. I wish I got the Buffalo. I went to Kansas City, so I waited a week. I went the next week. So
I didn't think I was gonna go to Kansas City. We made that decision on the car ride home from Buffalo. We were like, "Are we going to Kansas City?" Like, I don't know. Like, I think we're gonna go to Kansas City. We're going to Kansas City.
We go. Yeah, we made the decision. Well, my son, he took all his winnings from his bets that year and placed it all on the Bengals to beat Buffalo. He goes, when we beat Buffalo, I'm gonna have enough money to buy me a ticket. I was like, you got enough money to buy me a ticket? He goes, well, maybe. So they won. He's like, I'm going. I'm like, well, hell, if you're going, I'm going. So,
right, yeah.
you ain't going without me. I'm going with you. So, but dude, that was the coldest damn stadium. And standing out of Bengal Jim's tailgate up on that, we're right by the freaking highway.
Yeah.
It was so cold. I'm just like, everybody's like, you're like, is it colder here? I'm like, well, it's not temperature cold. It's the freaking wind. I was like, you don't have any hills here.
Yes, it was biting. I never actually needed to use like hand warmers and feet warmers, but I needed every single one I had because it was so cold. I remember waking up in the morning at the hotel and seeing the frost on the window. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, oh my God, this is about to be terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, that wind just cut because I remember we parked. So they got two stadiums and it's all nothing but freaking parking lots. So we parked somewhere over this way, and then we had to walk I don't know how far. I can see the tail because the baseball stadium was right here. Jim's tailgate was right here. We were way the hell back here. We had to walk all the way across the tailgate of the parking lot. And I'm just freezing my ass off. I'm like, oh my goodness. My son's like, are you going to make it? Like, yeah, I'm just the wind needs to stop blowing. If they had some damn hills around here, it wouldn't blow so much. Oh my God.
I would never forget that.
Got there, we kind of got around a couple people to stand there because I didn't even move. It was so full. Didn't you were you up on the stage on Jim's tailgate there? Were you up on the stage there?
Yeah, I was on the stage, I was on the stage with Pac-Man and Zim.
Yeah,
it was a good
How fun was that? Because there were a ton of people there, man.
Yeah, man, it was crazy just seeing that. Like, I got a picture from when they took it, and I forget what he was standing on top of the bus and got a picture of all of us, and it just looked crazy. Like, to see just how many people, Bengals fans that were out there, like, that was super cool.
Well, the thing, and that's one thing I wish Bengals fans would get more credit for traveling.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't get enough
travel.
We travel because I went down to the Tampa Bay game. There were a lot of damn Bengals fans down there in the Tampa game.
I was so mad because I wanted to go to Tampa. I wanted to go so bad, but I had a show that day, and I wanted to be down there. I'm like, I wanted to see Brady before he hung it up, but.
Well, I saw we made him hang it up after he played the Bengals. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah, it's over with.
It's over.
Over with.
Jackpot Joey's the new GOAT. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you got any plans going on any road trips this year yet?
Yeah, I want to go to Arizona. And then what other game did I say I wanted to go to? I can't even remember. I can't even think of the schedule.
You need to wrap some comedy tours around the Bengals season. Just
I know. do some shows while I'm out there.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be dope.
Yeah, so we all hang out, watch you make fun of everybody, then watch the Bengals go kick their ass.
Right, for sure.
That would be cool. Well, Harrison, man, I appreciate you coming on. Tell everybody where they can follow you, how they can find tickets to your shows, where you're going to be at, anything you want to plug before I let you go, man.
Yeah, just follow me on social media platforms, Harrison the Comedian. Like I said, I have a show Saturday at the Comment Bar, Bombs Away Comedy, throwing it. So, tap in, 2 shows, 7:30 and I think 9:45. So you come out, and then Wednesday, Go Bananas, August 16th. So you come out there. So, yeah, and then catch me at Bengal Jim's Tailgate. I'll be around every, home game. Catch me in some away games doing the Bengals prayer. Yeah, so there we go. That's me.
There you go, brother. Hey, one of these times you got to come over and see me at my – I'll come see you because I walk around. Jim's Tailgate has gotten so freaking big. I'm like, yeah. I can't stand all the crowd. I mean, I love Jim. But the crowd so many people there now. I mean, I remember when –
I make my rounds.
I try to walk. So I always tell everybody wants to, where do you tailgate? I say, you got to have your walking shoes when you come with me because I get dropped off at Longworth. I'll start there. Then I'll walk to Bomb Squad. Then I'll try to go wherever Maddie's at. I'll go try to find him. And then I used to go to Jim's, but last year I walked there the one time. And I'm like, dude, you can't move. I'm like,
yeah,
I love you guys, but I'm gonna stay on this side. But
serious.
But Jim's Tailgate is off the hook. I mean, I don't not go there because I have it. I'm old and I get tired of crowds. That's just me.
Yeah.
You go out and check out Harrison there too. But hey, Harrison, dude, hey, I appreciate it, man. We'll do this again sometime and keep me informed on your show because I love to come out and see you sometime.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. And I'll rock some gear while I perform too.
There you go, baby. Hey, I know a guy. I know a guy to hook you up with some more if you're gonna wear it on stage.
I got you. I promise you. I will. I'll wear it proud.
All right, brother. I'll keep you to that. I'll get you something.
I got you, man. I got you.
All right, dude. Hooday, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Hooday. Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Go follow Harrison. He's Harrison the Comedian. He's freaking hilarious. I really started following him on TikTok. He cracks me up on TikTok. He is awesome. Kevin, what's up, man? Sorry, I didn't see that till just now. What's going on? Let's see here, Robert. Hooday, thanks for the time and effort. Oh, being a fan of Harrison. Yeah, exactly. Harrison is awesome. So go check him out. He's got 2 shows this week. So I do have one more video of a catch that I got today. And when I actually get these catches, I want to play them because I'm not a professional. I don't play one on TV. But Stanley Morgan made a hell of a catch. Now, I can't tell if he stayed inbounds or if he's out of bounds. Either way, it's a hell of a catch. Check this catch by Stanley Morgan. Over the shoulder, dropped it right in. Watch one more time. I can't figure. Was that Browning or was that the other quarterback? Let's see here. Who was quarterback? If it would play. I think that's Simmons. I think that's who that is. Either way, Stanley Morgan, what a catch! I mean, we got so much talent on this team. It is absolutely ridiculous. Now, we got the Reds tonight. They got to get out of this funk that they're in. I mean, it's last 2 nights have been really, really annoying. You score 9 runs, you score 6 runs, you should win. So they're playing tonight 8:05. I'm trying to see who's. Oh yeah. Dream Weaver's the pitcher tonight. I'm not trying to put all this on David Bell, but I have a problem with his batting order and his lineup. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure out why he did this. Nick Senzel has played the outfield more than Spencer Steer has. Spencer Steer, I think, is a better infielder than Nick Senzel is. Why did you put Nick Senzel at third base and Steer in left field? I don't have a problem with you playing Nick Senzel. Just why'd you put him at third when Steer is probably a better defensive third baseman and Senzel's probably a better outfielder than Senzel is, or than Steer is? That right there blew my mind. Second of all, he's got freaking Kevin Newman in the damn starting lineup leading off again. He's also got Fairchild in there. Why? They haven't played in a freaking month. We are in the crunch time. We're in a pennant race. You need your best guys out there. I don't give a crap about left, right. Why was not Jake Fraley out there? Why was TJ Friedl not out there? Why? It was so frustrating. And then he goes, now this is not his fault. He tries to get ahead of Luke Weir and the third time through the rotation. And the bullpen blows it. I'm like, and it wasn't just him. It wasn't just Farmer. It was all of them. They all stunk. It's just like, and then Senzel commits an error after error. It's like, they scored 36 runs in 2 games, the most in 100 years. It was 18-something. The Cubs scored that many runs, or the Reds let the team score that many runs. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's just. So he can't do anything about the bullpen, I guess, unless you pulled Weaver out so fast. You should have pulled Farmer out quicker, I guess, but it didn't really help because Sims came in and he stunk too. So, it was just such a frustrating game. These last 2 games have just been frustrating. And it's like Will Benson said, if you lose by 100, you lose by 1, it's still a loss, which is right. It is still a loss. We're still in first place. I'm not jumping off the bandwagon. We're a half game out. We had a chance to put some more distance between us and the Brewers because the Nationals beat the Brewers and beat their closer, who we can't even hit off of at all. They somehow walk one off yesterday and win. So we had a chance to put our game in front. We didn't. We're back to or not back. We're still at a half a game, which is what we started the night with. We've got Dream Weaver has got to pitch tonight. He has got to pitch good. We'll see. Let's see here. Yeah, with no bullpen. I know. That's the thing. But our bullpen has been good. Our pitching has been good. And this is not the time where we need our pitching to suffer. And this is where I wish Nick Crow would have done a little bit more. And I wasn't sure he was going to. And I'm not against. I don't want to sell the farm to go get some rental players. But this is also where, the Reds management should have done something in the offseason because just to help. I mean, how hard could it have been to go get a veteran starting pitcher? Just somebody. A veteran starting pitcher. A couple of veteran guys in the bullpen. Just a little bit of help. That would be nice right about now. Now, the manager did think the Reds are going to win. I thought we were going to lose 100 games. So don't get me. I mean, none of us thought this was going to happen. So I kind of understand where they're at. But like I've said, you don't pick the season picks you. Like, oh, I don't know. It's just frustrating. Let's go to some comments here. Robert, Jeff, anytime you're in Westwood, stop at Nations. Oh, yeah, as for me, I got you. Oh, cool. I love Nation. I haven't been there in a while. I forget it's there. Appreciate it, man. Corey, my boy Corey. It's really been annoying. We have to figure out tonight. Can't keep losing games like that. Exactly. Matt said we have no bullpen. Yeah, we don't. And the thing, I understand what you're saying. We have no bullpen tonight. Yes, you're correct because we used them. Who we got? Jabot, Diaz, and who else? Because we used just about everybody. And so, Dreamweaver, we need you tonight. You're like, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're our only hope. Dreamweaver, you're our only hope. We need you to pick 7 innings tonight. You need to have a great outing for us and hopefully split this series at 2-2, which I wasn't scared of the Cubs. I mean, and if we had any pitching, we would have won. We scored 9 runs. We scored 6 runs. You should win those games. So, yes, very scary game tonight with no bullpen, like Matt says. I understand what you're saying, which we used them all last night. That's why we – hopefully Luke Bailey does not pitch for the 3rd straight night in a row because I'm just getting your ass kicked 16 and 20 to nothing. Oh, God, it's just – but, again, like I said, enjoy this season because we didn't think it was going to happen. I'm telling myself that right now. But losing those games is just Anyway, 8:05 tonight. We're going to watch. Oh, yeah. The other thing, 7 o'clock tonight, I'm going to be on the Same Old Stripes with Willie Lutz and the boys. I think they do it live on YouTube. I'm not really sure. I always listen to it on a podcast, but it'll be up on their podcast tomorrow. So you guys can check that out. If it's on their YouTube channel, which I think they have one, but I'm not totally sure. I don't remember. Check it out on there. But I am very excited to be on with Willie and the boys tonight. But let me get to my Facebook groups that let me live stream, and I appreciate every single one of them. They're Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, Radical Reds, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar, and they can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice, all on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and Threads. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Trunipole. TikTok is at Iceman90. Threads, Strawberry Ice _ everything. If you can figure that out. Google it. You'll find Sports Strawberry Ice. You'll find me. I'll be pulling this out later on tonight. Put on the podcast. I'm on BeanPod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Situate. Pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Leave a 5-star review and a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. YouTubers, you guys are awesome. 2,301 subscribers. I will be having a video of what I videotaped today at Bengals training camp. So I have the 2 videos I played earlier today and a couple more that I got. So make sure you guys check that out. That'll be out on the channel later on tonight. Tomorrow is Friday. It'll be a fun football Friday show. And I have a very special guest, which will be Jason Garrett from the 3 and Out podcast. So it'll be the first time he's been on my podcast, on my show. So I'm looking forward to having him on tomorrow on a fun football Friday show. So other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Watch the Reds. We actually got football tonight, so you can watch Reds and football. Well, it's real football for the first 10 minutes, and, it's a Hall of Fame game. But Ken Riley Sr. is going into the Hall of Fame this weekend. That is awesome. I'm so happy for Kenny III and his family. I know they've been working really hard for this. Should have happened a while ago. Should have happened when he was here. He's not, unfortunately. That's why we got to get Ken Anderson. That's why we got to get Willie in. We got to get these guys in the Hall of Fame before they are no longer with us, so we don't have to deal with this again. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. That's just sports, baby. See ya!
Talked about it yesterday, just that chip on your shoulder. Everyone talking about a neutral AFC championship game, not even thinking about you guys. How much did that motivate you coming into this?
You better send those refunds.
I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. Back-to-back champs, kings of the north with it. Thinking they can hang with us, still ain't jumped out the porch with it. Long bomb to chase every Sunday, watch him go and get it. Double up on him, then we gon' double down on T. Higgins. Then throw Boyd in the mix, now you really iffy. Every Sunday showing boys how to really gritty. They try to shuffle up the game on us, but they ain't icky. Flip the coin, kick the toe, Roger to go and get it. Never know what's gonna happen when Joe drop back. He get shiesty in the pocket, I get shiesty on the track. Nobody on the team all pro, that's all cap. Most all around team in the NFL, that's all fact. Ain't came across nobody yet that seem like they can hang with us. They said we couldn't be Buffalo, but see how we call they bluff. Underdogs every week, they keep on trying to label us. Put your money on us, even if Vegas don't favor us. No matter what, we really came up, now it's hard to fail. I dare you come across that middle, Von gon' ring your bell. I know we under they skin, them boys built frail. Eli Apple out there chirping like a next tail. You don't want Salmon Trey to come off them ends. Reader clogging up the middle like a big body Benz. Right behind them Logan and Pratt, the turnover twins. Jesse Bates in the backfield just to clean up the loose ends. We just drafted Cam and drafted Hill. Instant gratification every time that they on the field. We can't go back to what we was, cause that's the loser way. It's been hard to throw on us since we picked up a Woozy. It's like win after win, feel like we could really do it. Zach Taylor doing his thing for the city, I give it to him. And I bet Samaji will find a hole if you give it to him. Hayden Hurst don't need a hole, he just plan on running through him. Just hand it off to 28 and let him do the dash. Getting hit by BJ Hill probably feel like a car crash. Every week it seem like Lou digging deeper in his bag. And if the game on the line, all my favorite money match. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up.